Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Eiyuden Chronicles. Actually just starting out here in Wern Village. Unless if you're watching these videos back to back, it might look a little disjointed, but I zipped on over here because you know the path here isn't particularly complicated, and we've been here quite a few times already. But anyways, I came over here to recruit this guy here, so let's get to that.
There we go, my little friends. Grow up hale and hearty for me. Ah, don't mind me. I was just tending these crops. Did you need something?
Actually, I'm seeking out new recruits.
Oh, you're from the Alliance? Well, I don't know the first thing about fighting. Don't care much to learn neither. Work in the fields is all I know. Would that be of any help to you? I sure wouldn't mind having some land of my own. There's nothing I love more than seeing my veggie pals grow big and strong.
Then come grow them for the Alliance. We have no shortage of bellies to fill.
Oh, you don't say! Well, planting a field is planting the future, you know. War might be here, but folks don't stop needing to eat. Without a hearty bowl of grub, the war will be over before your troops even swing a sword. Or maybe I've just eaten more than my peck of dirt.
I love it. That's so poetic.
Shucks! Ain't no one's ever called me a poet before. So, are you sure there's a place for me in the Alliance?
Join us.
Well, righty-o! The name's Peter. Mighty glad to meet ya. I'll work those fields day and night to keep the bellies of all my new pals happy and full.
Alright, it's the carefree farmer Peter. Alright, well, I think that is it for potential recruits now before we advance the story. If I remember right, anyway. Just trying to think if there would be anyone. No, I think we're good. So yeah, let's head back in through the mines. I'll see actually if I can. I don't know if we can upgrade now because of that guy or not. I also did a little bit of tweaking with the party. I brought Sabine back in and then put Falward in. I was just kind of like looking at, you know, some different characters' runes, and so like I was using Girin there for a little bit, and I don't know. The problem with Girin is that he gets two magic rune slots right away, which, you know, I don't know. On one hand, it seems like, okay, yeah, diversify your runes, I guess, but I don't know. It just doesn't really end up being that useful, right? So it's like I'm really just looking for somebody that can heal, you know, a little bit. And so, you know, having two rune slots, well, doesn't really do me that much good, right? Because, okay, I can still stick a like a water rune on, but then what? Then the other rune slot is what, a, you know, either a fire rune, but then I'm using up my mana for, you know, offensive purposes, which I don't really need to do. So again, I think, you know, as of right now, I wasn't too impressed with him. I think, you know, Zabby is the same way, right? He gets two runes back to back, or two magic runes back to back, which just isn't that great. So instead I've got Falward in here. I never used him in my first playthrough. But kind of one of the reasons for that is, let's take a look at him. Whoops. Is here. So, I mean, obviously he's not leveled yet, but he's going to get, or he's got his magic rune right away, and then he's going to get an enhancement rune right after. Then this third rune, that's actually a passive rune, so that could be kind of good too, like maybe an SP conservation speed or something, you know, to make him a little bit faster or something like that. And then he's going to get an all rune. So honestly, looking at Falward, as of right now, he looks okay. Although, you know, I was looking at this again, but let's just take a look here at Malor. So Malor, you know, has a specific rune to her, and then, you know, she's got a magic rune, and then she's gonna get another. Well, I should say she has another rune there, a rune of magical lyrical shot, which is fine, and then she's gonna get an enhancement rune after that, and then I don't know what that next one is, if that's just an all slot, but then she'll get a magic rune again last. So, I mean, maybe like mid game she might be okay, but as of right now she's still not very good. And honestly, I think that rune of magical lyrical shot probably doesn't end up doing her much favors, because it really kind of like pushes her development, I would say, you know, to later, right? So like, you know, again, like midway through the game maybe she'll be good, but the problem is she's not that great right now. So this is the beat of a magical girl's heart deals damage to all enemies, which that's great and everything, but also look at there, it says the cost is 60 MP. Well, so I mean, honestly, in this game, you're not really going to want to be using MP on clearing enemy waves, because you're just going to be blowing through tons of MP. I mean, look, as of right now, she can cast that 3 times, right? And then she's basically got 40 mana left over, which is not very good. And there just isn't many times in the game where it's like, okay, I'm on a boss fight and I need to clear, you know, a bunch of enemies. That's just not actually, unfortunately, how the game really works. So that rune is honestly kind of a dead slot. And then so the next time she's going to get a rune is at 32, which is, you know, I mean, that's coming up, but yeah, that's the problem I see with Malor specifically. I mean, initially it looks okay, right? Oh, she's got all these extra runes, but you know, this one is, again, basically worthless, or at least I mean, I don't think that that's very good. Anyways, maybe there's certain points in the game too, right? Like if something's weak against light, okay, like, yeah, maybe that'd be all right, but still, that's actually also pretty expensive. So anyways, let's get Falward swapped back in here. I think anyway. What's Marin got going for her? Not much. She's got a, well, I don't know. She's got a magic rune unlocked, and then she's gonna get. Let me just see. She's gonna get 2 enhancement runes. That's actually kind of enticing, honestly. But herbs from your inventory. Oh, I didn't know about that. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I ever used this. Herbs from your inventory and cost 0 SP? That's interesting. And yeah, she'll get 2 enhancement runes. That actually doesn't seem too bad. Let's see here. Her defense is 73, her speed is 76. That seems pretty bad. Strength is bad. Her magic, I don't know, MP, not a whole lot of MP right now. I don't know. Let's see how she stacks up against like Falward. Okay, so she's actually stronger. She's got actually a little bit worse magic, even though she's 5 levels higher than him. A little bit more HP. Definitely more MP. She's faster, better defense, better magic defense, way better luck. Yeah, I'm gonna use her.
I won't stand for any
Let's give we'll give old Marin a shot here. Gotta get her set up though too. Gear prep. Switch gear. Oh, could have just done this. Growth badge. What's Falward got? Yeah, that's better. And that robe we'll grab as well. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Change runes. And Marin can have his Rune of Water. I'm curious about that that other rune as well. So might have to give that a shot. What to do now? I think we're ready. Actually, let's go rest. I also noticed I should say I gave Kron's medal. That's that one that was like 5 to all stats. I actually ended up giving that to Kogan. He started missing, and that was a little concerning.
You need a rest.
Stay. I guess I could. Actually, now that I think about it, I want to check some of the gear that's available right now too. I'm gonna go back to the gear prep, just see if we can give him something that'll increase his accuracy a little bit more. I just don't know if we really have anything right now. Alright, gear prep. Oops, that's the wrong one. Switch gear. Oh, also I did, well, I guess I'll... Ooh. Okay, so he's got an iron cap. That's not going to do any good. That's not going to do any good. Yeah, alright, so none of the armor is going to be any better. Or the helmets, I should say. What about that? Oh, and he can't use that that armor that Hugo has right now. Yeah, so he's not going to get any help there. There he is. Oh yeah, that just raises speed anyway. That wouldn't do anything for his dexterity, which I assume the dexterity is going to help out with accuracy. I'm not 100% sure on that though. What else was I gonna do? Oh, take a look at these runes. So I gave Noah another Rune of Power because he actually just hit level 30. I had thought about maybe doing that Rune of, it's like Sleep Slash or something like that, but he ends up being too fast, and so usually people just end up killing the mob that he, put to sleep. So that didn't seem like that was going to be really worthwhile. Gar, I think I had the SP conversion power on him already. Yeah, I think that was... I had that on him earlier. Nothing new here. Sabine, I gave the Rune of Fire enchantment to. I kind of maybe thought about just throwing another water rune on her, just so that she could maybe help out, but I don't really think I need to do that. And I kind of want to keep her a little bit more offensive, so... we'll use that Rune of Fire enchantment for the boss battles. Malor, we already kind of went over. Francesca, let's see who else. Oh, Marin, we just set her up. And yeah, so like Giran, I was talking about him a little bit earlier. The problem with him again is he's got those 2 magic runes back to back, which isn't great. But after that, he's kind of okay, right? So he gets an like an any rune, and then then he get an enhancement rune last. But let's see, what is? Let me see something here with Cork.
Changing things up.
I just want to see what I don't think I've ever used this guy in combat. Kind of curious what his there we go. Okay, just increases Begometer. I wonder if that works in your active party too. I just don't know about that. And then, what is that in? I don't know what rune this is. This must be a specific rune to him? Yeah, I've never looked at this guy, because that's not a magic rune. So that must be like a skill rune that he gets? Huh. Well, maybe I'll have to level him at some point and just see what's going on there, because I don't know what that is. And I like I said, I never even leveled him at all on my initial playthrough, so I'm kind of curious now what that actually is. But yeah, we'll do that later. Anyways, let's get going. I feel like half of this video has been just screwing around with my inventory. Am I going the right way? Yes. Where's Eiyuden? That's a town that's available, right? Yeah, let's worry about that later. Yeah, I'll go do that later. Eiyuden. Which one is that? Oh, is that? That's the first town, isn't it? Yeah, so there might be a recruit all the way back there, but I'm gonna wait on that. It's not too important right now. Allow them to flee. Yeah, so I think, you know, the first time I played, didn't really know like who was going to be. I mean, I still I'm sure there's a ton of characters that are probably better than I think, but it's just hang on, cutscene.
Treefolk Village.
I know already. Can't we just like pursue there somehow, like with a rune lens of pursuing?
I know rune lenses adapt their power to a wielder's talents, but I don't know anybody who can use pursuing.
That's too bad.
Looks like we're hoofing it.
I didn't remember this that conversation, but we do get a character that has a rune of, well, I don't know if it's a rune, but that will allow us to fast travel, which is, you know, the case again with basically all of the Suikoden games. There's always, it's usually Vicky, or at least it's Vicky in a couple of the games. But yeah, you know, incredibly useful and just major quality of life improvement once we get. Well, it's not Vicky, unfortunately, in this game, but it's a Vicky-like character for sure.
We already won?
Indeed we did. Okay. So yeah, just heading back to Treefolk Village. Be nice if I could get into a battle with an arc witch, I think was the name of this. Let's let these guys go. Just to boost up Marin a bit, but we'll see. Okay.
Let's spin.
Nope, no Bear Rider here. Yeah, so just let's try to get into a battle here. Yeah, there was a guy back in Eiden's side again. That's that first city, and that the recruit is a guy that can play cards. Kind of wish I would have done that, but you know, because I've been trying to kind of recruit everybody as early as they can, but let's see here. Mix herbs. I wonder if this actually uses any.
You can't hurt me.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, you know, 25. That's not great, but it's something. And 0 SP. So, but yeah, I am curious though if it uses anything out of the inventory, because it says it does.
We made it.
Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, so I have wheat. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can... I mean, as far as I know, that's the only thing that I've got. Or unless she's able to pull it out of, like, the castle's supplies, which I kind of doubt, and doesn't, like, seem like that would make that much sense, but... We will just see here.
Don't overdo it.
Plunk. There's a witch. Now we have to burn the witch. Why does Gar have a debuff? What happened there? Maybe those things just debuff. I wonder if there's a way to make that automatic too. That is her little healing rune thing. I wonder if there's a way to kind of automate that. Oof. Yeah, how do you like these babies? Boop. Man, that does really good damage. Oh, there's a couple of levels from there. Well, her magic defense is already better than Noah's at 21, so that's good. Man, look at Kogan's defensive stats. This guy is just a monster. I love it. Yeah, that guy probably is the one character that's really impressed me this playthrough. Alright, actually let's head on in here to the tree folk village. And let's see if I can... Oh, wait a minute. I guess it'd just be the item shop. I was out of rune shop. I don't want to buy 72 of those. No, thank you. Okay, we're good there. Hard scale robe she's already got. Oh, she can use the scale armor as well, but let's see. She'd gain 2 physical defense, but lose 2. Yeah, that's pretty much a wash. All right, looks like that's. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Nothing that we need to do here then. Other than save. I will do that. Oh, the recruit guy. Jeez, I almost forgot about that. So I think he's up by the... Yeah, there he is. He's over by the trade guy. Alright, let's get him going.
Welcome to my establishment. How might I be of service?
I was hoping you might be willing to join us.
Pardon me? But are you suggesting that I join the Alliance? Why, that would be quite... May I direct your attention to this brooch here? Its stone was rune-cut, and as such, it commands a considerable price. Would you not agree that the cut is exquisite? The stone shines more brilliantly than any I've ever seen. Alas, the handiwork is not my own, and I yearn for a day when I could craft comparable splendor. Yet, I lack a necessary component to do so. The item in question is called a sparkle stone. They say the stones are hoarded by phantom birds, which appear in only the most verdant of forests. Oh, how I wish to one day behold it sparkle with my own eyes! Were you the sort of fellow who could acquire such a prize? Oh, I would certainly have no reservations about opening a shop under your auspices.
Okay, a sparkle stone it is.
All right, so we already have the sparkle stone, so let's go ahead and talk to him again.
Oh my, the Sparkle Stone. You've delivered it as promised. How beautiful. Just look at the way it sparkles. Quack! Might I take that from you, please?
Sure, it's yours.
Quite right, quite right. And I, for my part, shall promptly begin making the necessary preparations to open an alliance branch of my emporium. Just maybe after I've had time to savor these sparkles a while longer. Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so that's Squash. He's got an eye for glitter, and he will open up a... There's actually some pretty unique accessories that this guy has. I probably should have interacted with him first before I asked him to join just to see it. But like, there's some stuff that increases the rate of stun, like that your characters will stun enemies and stuff. But I don't know if I'm gonna go with too many of those this time around. I did do that last time, but I don't know. I'm kind of leaning more towards just straight offense type weapon or accessories this time around. So we'll see.
Is all this just about you liking sparkly things?
I assure you that when we next meet, I will be stocking a varied assortment of accessories, all of the finest quality. And many of them will be so delightfully sparkly.
So over the top. No, I don't want to duel you, sir. Okay, man, how am I already at like a half an hour? Yeah, let's just keep going. We'll make this one a little longer.
The Grey Branches bid you free passage. Go in peace.
Once we're out the other side, we'll be in Euchrysian lands.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do this, it's kind of a dungeon, sort of. The Great Wood South Depths. Okay, so, let's see, Bear Rider, yeah, it looks like this is pretty much going to be being the same enemies as the other place, but the kind of one new thing is that I think you'll see the Arc Witches by themselves, and they won't necessarily need to be summoned.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, like here's some Rabbit Heroes, which again these were only summoned by the Bear Riders in the other section of the Great Wood, which also means more XP. So that'll be nice.
Last one.
That was a breeze.
Rune of Power. Alright. Malachite Brooch. What's that gonna be? Oh, 100 health. That's a pretty good chunk. Yeah, we'll put a pin in that. That might be useful for somebody. I'm specifically thinking Marin already, but she's got the growth brooch on for the time being, which I'd rather have, to get her boosted up a little bit more quickly. Let's Alright, well there's an Arc Witch back there. Ooh, Kogan's got a 4 SP right away. Oh, God, got stunned. Oh, nice. Okay, so apparently Kogan's rune can stun as well. I didn't know that. It's not every skill or every rune that can stun, so that's actually really interesting. So like Noah's Swinging Slash, that never stuns. I don't honestly know much more than that, but that's yet another you know, interesting part about Kogan, I guess. And I mean, noticed that for the first time right there.
Take this! What?
So long!
Throw me someone stronger next time.
There's a level for
I can
Marion.
feel the improvement.
Weird. Turquoise brooch. So that's gonna be probably MP? Yeah, 50 MP. Meh. That's really bad. That's like one cast of like, what is it, healing? What's that? The basic basic healing spell. Yeah, that's really bad. Healing drops. Oh no, that's only 10. Oh, I was thinking about recovery wave. I guess so. Okay, I don't know. That's one extra recovery wave on, like, if you know, if you save your MP for a boss fight. So it's a little better than I initially was thinking. No, I'm going the wrong way. Gotta go back down and. Oh, here we go. Double. Whoops, don't want to do that. Double witch. Oh, 60 damage. Yikes.
Nothing to it.
Can play around with. Oh, there's a rune of magic. It's a shame though. So sometimes those rabbit arc witch can drop a rune of high magic, which, you know, is, I want to say it's like 10% magic. All right, so let's see here. Don't use items. Defense only, cure only. What's Yeah, I'm not seeing any options here that's gonna let her use fight without MP, don't use items. I mean, maybe under those conditions she'll do that. Well, it should be physical first. Use gimmick, hide, unlock chest. Yeah, I'm not really seeing an option that's going to let make her use that rune, but we'll see. Because I mean, honestly, it'd be at least somewhat useful if you know, she could just spam that or like use that rune every time it's her turn, because she's not really, probably not really going to be pumping out much damage. So just kind of having a little bit of a utility. All right, Greatwood South.
We've reached the border of Euchris.
So, where is Perry?
Sorry, who?
Sorry, Lady Periel. Where can we find her?
The Eucrisian capital, Haishan. It's on the coast east of here.
Okay, let's get moving.
Okay, well, we are going to get moving, but we're going to get moving in the next video because I'm pretty much out of time. So, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.